Hello there fellow pilots, this is Blackhound once again, and today I have another video for you. This time it's a bit different. This time it is live comms. I'm simply going to tell you exactly what I do and why I do it, if I have enough time, so you can see and understand exactly why I make certain maneuvers. Now this time I'm flying the P-51D-20. Beautiful aircraft. It's my favorite. All the P-51s are actually. I really love this plane because, well, first of all, I make my own skins, and as you can see, highly detailed. Of course, custom skins always look better, but then again, I like the performance of this aircraft. This aircraft is a bit of an all-rounder. It's good at climbing, but not great. 109s and 190s will outclimb this plane. It's a good diver. It has very good acceleration, which most planes don't really have, but this plane is particularly good at it. It has some proper maneuverability, but it's not the most maneuverable. Let's say if you were to fight a Spitfire, you do not want to be in a dogfight with him. You want to be in an energy fight. Of course, if this is a P-51 Griffin with the... sorry, P-51 Griffin, that doesn't exist. A Spitfire with a Griffin engine, you have a problem, because they will outperform you in every single situation. But then again, I'm not fighting them, I am fighting the Germans. Fighting the Germans is lots of fun, because that is where this plane can be used in multiple different ways. But before I start the match, I take a look at my team. Now I can see a lot of Mustangs. That's good. I can see a PBJ which has a lower battle rating. This tells me that the P-51s are the highest tier, the highest battle rating in this match, which means I can see planes like the 109 G6. Good planes, deadly planes if you don't know how to fight them, but I know what I can expect. I can expect G6s, 190s, I can expect, I can possibly expect Doras, but given the fact that these are a 5.3 and the Doras are a 6.0, I don't find that a big chance. Now there's a 109, could be a G6, G2, F4. I don't expect the G10 since that has a I believe the 6.0 battle rating, which is higher, and the P-51s in my team at least have the highest battle rating, which means I don't expect anything under 5.3. Sorry, above 5.3. Of course I expect everything under 5.3. There's another 109. It's always good to know. Keeping an eye on my team, of course. I want to know where they are, so if necessary I can use them. But in the meantime I'm going to turn a little bit. Also guys, these custom skins can all be downloaded by you guys. I will put a link in the description where you can see exactly where to download them. Of course, all my skins can be found on that site. For those of you that already know, yes, this is live.War Thunder. It is a very good site, although there are some people that shouldn't hang around on that place because they can ruin it for everyone. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the P-51. Now right now I'm simply scanning the skies for more planes. Now we know there's at least two 109s, and I thought I just saw another plane. There he is. That's a new guy, I haven't seen him before. Looking at the scoreboard I can see who has points. Everyone with points has done something or has been near our throat. Now considering the fact that me and this CZO guy are the highest, I expect them all to be beneath me. Now two guys are still not found. That's one of them. Fly Hunter, and then there's one guy His name is Strike Thor. Need to keep an eye out for him because he has not yet been found. Now I'm simply investigating the sky to find the biggest target, and this 109 definitely is that guy. So I'm gonna turn towards him to attack him. Now we haven't seen Strike Thor yet, and the fact that he is not by this guy means it's pretty safe to attack him. Well, safe. I still need to kill this guy. Of course I'm diving a little bit to gain speed. Speed will allow me to maneuver better and avoid this head-on better. Of course, do what I can to avoid it, and now use my speed for a Immelman. Once again, to maintain my energy. Of course, being above the enemy is always good. Being above the enemy is never bad, except for the fact when you stall and he does not. And he is going straight for you, but that's not the case. So now I'm above him, but I have no speed, so he's easily outrunning me. That's a problem. Always keep an eye on the radar, the top right. Now this guy right here is a danger, but he's diving. This guy is not. Looks like he is diving a little bit, but not much. He's actually turning towards me, and there is an enemy beneath me and he's going to try to go head on, but I do not expect him to win or lose. Actually, I never expect anyone to win in a head on, but I expect them to come out. This guy is diving and I don't know if there's anyone up high. So I'm simply going to leave him alone, but look at that, Fly Hunter still flying high. So it was a good call not to go down. Of course. Looking at the scoreboard, looking at my team, looking at the enemy team, to find the biggest threat, the biggest targets, to see how many players are left, and of course who has been killed. Of course I got a good dive here on this guy. Let's hope I can get my 50 kills. No, I can't get a good shot there. Immediately I climb back up, I use my superior energy to get out of his range, so he cannot fire at me. He is firing, I just saw that right there, but he's not going to keep up with me. I can see smoke from his plane, that is fire from firing his guns, and looked like he was only shooting with his tiny 7.92mm guns. That was a 109 G2 for those of you that didn't notice it yet. Of course there's a 190 over there. I know there's still quite a few in their team. And does that worry me? No, but that does keep me on edge. It is always important to keep an eye out for anyone that's alive. Oh, you see that tracer right there by that 51? If you don't, feel free to click back again to see it, and that means there's an enemy over there. Right there, Strike Thor, Frozen, Peanut Butter. They're all here. They're all targets. Now of course I'm gaining on the 109 G2 and that's my target. I'm not going to give any of these a shot, I'm simply going too fast. And by the time I either shoot this guy or I don't get any shots at all, I simply climb back up with my energy. No shot, I'm not going to waste my energy. I'm going to climb back up, assess the situation again, and find the biggest threat. Now I see that a few of these guys are flying back, and what's left is a ME410 that is clearly aggressive, and he just made a kill. Of course I could see by his speed that he was going to stall soon. So I dove straight towards him. Otherwise I would not have gone straight towards him. Now of course, I'm gonna make use of my guns. Couldn't get a good shot. Climb back up, use that speed. Don't give any of them a chance to shoot at me. And now I simply need to find the biggest threat. The ME410 is a plane I can easily outmaneuver, but the G2 is not. G2 is a little bit more tricky, so right now assessing the situation is extremely important. Knowing where the enemies are and where they're going after. Now of course this G2 right now, I'm not happy about that. I hope that Mustang could have outmaneuvered him. Get a few good hits on him, critically damaged his tail. Does that mean he's going down? No, it does not. Roll over the ME410. Don't give the ME410 time to turn into me. Now right here, possibly use your combat flaps, since this will make you slightly more maneuverable. And right here, I am behind him. Oh, I'm overshooting. What I'm doing is I'm turning away in a climb. This is the most difficult to follow. Oh, I just found out there's someone else in this area. Oh, that's the guy that I had killed that had just crash landed. He was still on the map. Of course, this ME410 is trying to fly away, but I'm not gonna go down and chase him down. Because that guy and that guy, they are targets. They're big threats. Bigger threats than the ME410 is right now. I'm gonna focus my attention on them. Oh, Rosen is flying away, but Peanut Butter sure as hell isn't. Oh, but that ME410 needs to keep an eye on both of these guys. Rosen is still staying away. These are the only 3 players as I expected, so that makes things a little bit easier, because I can simply keep an eye on these 3. I don't have to worry about anyone coming in. I just need to care about these people. ME410 just got shot down by AAA. Always nice. Now this 109 here is having big issues. I'm simply gonna let him go and he's gonna die. Rosen is now my target. 1336 rounds left. And of course 30 minutes of fuel. Plenty, I don't have to worry about anything. Now of course there is another P-51 in the area that clearly wants to kill like me. But by leveling my plane, I can gain more speed and simply outrun my friend. Despite the fact that this guy is going to his airfield to get air cover and possibly to land. If he was going to land, he's gonna die. That's what I know for sure. Why? There's 3 of us. 4 of us. Even better. I'm not gonna strafe him. But that guy might do it. That guy might do it. And that guy's flying away. So there is no threat for me except for the AAA. So I'm not gonna go down and strafe him on the airfield. Secondly, I find it to be a bit stupid because you expose yourself to the AAA and not just a tiny bit. AAA on airfields is very deadly and you should avoid it. Now he's clearly going to land. I'm gaining. He's using his guns to slow down. I'm not gonna strafe him. I'm just gonna let these guys do their job. Yeah, he's landing. I'm gonna go kill these AAA units. Now I know I said these are deadly, but they can only shoot at one guy at a time. You see that guy down there? He's their target. So he can soak up the AAA rounds while I quickly end them. Of course, making it safer for my team. Hostile team lost all aircraft. Time to kill some more AAA. That guy almost killed himself there doing that. Not smart. Now that was a pretty good game. I only got a single kill and I lost too many teammates, but that's gonna happen. That's something you cannot stop. But I made sure that I kept my advantages, I kept looking around me, I made sure I knew what was available in the area, and of course I tried always to prevent them from getting on my 6 by getting out of the way before they could. Now of course, getting a single kill in realistic is pretty good, and you should not be disappointed with a single kill. Now of course there are matches where you get more, that always happens, but I'm happy with the score. So I hope you guys liked it, and please tell me if I need to do more of these, and if there is something you rather not see, tell me what it is, and of course I will remove it if there are enough people that agree with you. There's not much else to say except for the fact that I'll see you later.